Hey guys, how you doing? Chris Rod, Sun City Lawn Care here in West Texas, El Paso, and today we're just doing another video of some basic lawn care maintenance that you guys could be doing going into the summer heat. I know some of y'all are freaking out right now because you got this heat coming in, you got probably some rain, some moisture, and you're trying to protect your lawns as much as you can. Okay, well, here we are in the low 90s. Okay, it's the end of May going into June. And here in West Texas, desert environment, we definitely get some heat. We get that dry, friggin' hot weather, 100 triple digit plus come June, July. So we try to do everything we can to go ahead and protect our lawns as best we can. So what can you be doing? Well, if you haven't already fertilized, you should fertilize, including myself, or maybe not. I don't know. It's looking, I don't know. What do you guys think? I cut it already this morning and I got plenty of grass clippings. I ain't worried about it not growing. So you guys been following the channel, you know I haven't done any fertility applications yet. The only things I've been applying is the biochar. We've done humic acid, biochar. We did a core aeration on that side. We did a liquid aeration on that side. And to be honest, you can't even tell the difference between the two sides right now. It's wild. And we've also done a foreplay, which is a combination of your Kelp, humic acid, and your Hydretain products, okay? And then it's got the non-iotic surfactant inside of it to help get that product down to where it needs to go, okay? But, so we're going to the heat of the summertime. It's time to start preparing. There's various applications that you could have done by now. Pest control for grub worms. You know, we had a comment last week on our grub control video that I think the dude is up in Michigan, and his recommendation was to apply grub control in June, which is absolutely fine. You should be applying grub control in June. For my lawn care clients, we normally always do that first grub control application the first week of June. That is definitely something, if you haven't already, you want to do that. Remember, when I make these videos, we do proactive steps to get you guys the know-how and the desire and the motivation to go ahead and get out there and get this product down before you get damage to your lawn. And I think in my last video, I even showed you guys a June bug inside the pool, okay? Therefore, if you know you got June bugs, you got grub worms, guys. So it's never too early. Well, it is too early sometimes, but the back end of May, early beginning of June is when you want to get that grub control product down. If you guys are in an area where you're experiencing some rain showers, intermittent rain showers with increased heat and humidity, what does that cause? Disease and fungus issues. So you definitely want to get that product down. Now, again, what I've been trying to coach you guys and teach you guys, what I practice is to try to conserve water as much as possible. And I can tell you right now, my water bill has gone sky high. Over the course of the past few years, I've been building a food forest on the side of my house. And I now, you know, full development, 6 raised beds, and I've got 3 fruit trees. I've got 2 ornamental trees on this side, and then on the other side I've got 2 other fruit trees and some artichokes growing over here, okay? So you know, the watering, it is what it is. I don't mind the watering, but we're also trying to be conservators of the environment, okay? Trying to conserve water. So how do I do that? I continue applying the foreplay, okay, or the Hydretain product. And I think, you know, there was a point in a video in the past where I didn't water for a week, guys. And I showed you the 2 core samples that I pulled. They weren't even cores. They were actually plugs that I pulled from different sections of the lawn, having not watered for a week. And that soil was dark. It was dark. Now, it could be because, you know, I add biochar and humic acid, and that stuff will change, I should say, enhance the composition of your soil. It doesn't necessarily change it, but the point is that material is black in nature. So it could be because you're adding that carbon element, and that carbon obviously is black, guys. So anyways, what I'm going to be applying today is a combination of foreplay and RGS, okay, which is a root growth stimulant. It's derived from humic acid and Kelp. I haven't talked to you guys about adding Kelp to your lawns at all, but what I can tell you is that in our raised vegetable beds over here and in the food forest, we do add some Kelp to some of our raised beds, and it's just one of those applications that really enhances and promotes root growth. And where the roots are thriving, you're gonna have less compaction, you're gonna have a healthier overall turf, okay? So as you guys can see, I just wanna point out before I get to hosing this lawn down, I got 1,000 square feet, guys. I got some more square footage over here, which is part of the 1,000. But before I continue, before I hose down, the foreplay, after your initial application of 9 ounces per 1,000 square foot, all you have to do is incremental applications of a third rate. So 3 ounces. It's inside the little spray bottle there. And then the RGS ranges from 3 to 6 ounces as well. So for per 1,000 square feet on the application side, it's not a lot of product. The real key to this, though, is watering the product in, getting it down into the soil, into those root systems. Now, the lawn did get watered this morning, and when you are applying this foreplay or you're applying the Hydretain product, you want to make sure that your lawn is watered first before you do the actual application, okay? Outside of that, I'm going to hose it down. Dilution ratio is 7-to-1, so we're just going to give it a nice deep soaking. And what I wanted to get to before I ventured off there is you guys can see a lot of the spots, little brown spots, that's from the dog peas, okay? But overall, if you notice this immediate area at the beginning of the season, this is just god awful, the worst ever, I swear, that my lawn has ever been. And you know, it's coming back, and there's a few bare spots, but that Bermuda grass is creeping and crawling. Those stolons are just really pushing and covering everything up. But I know I told you guys that I wasn't going to be applying fertilizer, or I was going to see how long I can go without applying fertilizer. Based on my soil test, all the micros and macros were sufficient, except for boron. We ended up getting the pH down and everything, but I got birthday parties coming up. It's summertime. We're actually hosting a friend's graduation. Her son is graduating from high school. We're going to be hosting his graduation party here. So I want to make sure that my lawn is showcased and have the greenest lawn on the block ready for the parties. So y'all stay tuned, because I'm going to make an upcoming video on fertilizer application. We're going to talk application rates, and we're going to dive deep into liquid fertilizers and how you do the math on applying a liquid fertilizer. Y'all stay tuned. Hope you enjoy the video. It's very cut and dry. I know I get bored sometimes because I talk too much, but y'all just follow along. Yes, I know I need to get a new water hose for that gentleman that made that comment last time. I know. I try. Don't hate.